in a city where the old guard has ruled for decades. The man we just mentioned, five-term Mayor Jerry Jennings, will turn the reins of the city over to his successor, Kathy Sheehan, on Wednesday and begin life as a private citizen for the first time in more than 30 years. Liz Bishop sat down with the mayor in his office last Friday as he was packing up 20 years worth of memories.
You lived here all your life, Jerry. Speak from your heart. What does Albany mean to you?
It is my life. It has been my life, and I love the city and the people. I really do.
Getting kind of emotional here. Yeah,
No,
I know.
You could go a long time before you see Jerry Jennings get teary-eyed, but these are unusual days for the five-term mayor of Albany. He's packing up his memories and getting ready to say goodbye to a life he loves.
How hard is it going to be for Jerry Jennings to sit on the sidelines?
You know, I don't know yet. You know, I'm not there. You know, and it's tough for Jerry Jennings to keep his mouth shut if he sees something not correct, and it's going to be tough.
Hey, troops, how you doing, troops?
From greeting Boy Scouts to reassuring the elderly to comforting the brokenhearted to taking questions on a radio talk show to tackling his city's finances.
Can I be everywhere? No. Have I tried to be? Oh, yeah.
Over his 5 terms, Jerry Jennings has built a life of perpetual motion.
What I did, though, when I came in, Liz, is I made it a full contact sport. I told my department heads I want to know what's going on here 24/7. My phone has never been off in 20 years.
And that's why I feel I was given such a mandate tonight. People know I will include them in the process.
Jennings was a 45-year-old former teacher and high school administrator when he beat the odds and the party-back candidate, Harold Joyce, to become Albany's 74th mayor.
In hindsight now, what were you least prepared to do?
Well, when I won, I said, what do I do now? You know, really. I think it snowed the first 17 days of in 1994, and I spent the budget that was left for me in about 2 weeks. And I said, this doesn't work. You know, this doesn't work. There's got to be better planning.
And planning takes cash. Over the years, he's trudged up State Street Hill to the Capitol with his hand out time and again. Sometimes it worked. He got the state to pay $500 million over 30 years in lieu of taxes for taking over the South Mall. Sometimes it didn't. He lost $10 million a year for a similar pilot program for the Harriman campus. He's excited at the buildings that have gone up on his watch, and he showed me where the new DeWitt Clinton Hotel will go on State Street. A full circle moment for him.
I used to bellhop at that DeWitt Clinton when I was 18.
He welcomed presidents to his city and shared laughs with governors. It's been a long road from Cardinal McCluskey High's class of '66.
And I said, wow, you've come a long way from North Albany, kid.
And he knows there are some big challenges ahead for his successor, Kathy Sheehan.
What would be the first thing you would tackle if you were the new mayor on January 1st?
How do we deal with 50% of our kids not graduating from our high school? How do we deal with that? Because that perpetuates problems throughout the community, especially in the lives of our young people and their parents.
Ask him what uniquely qualified him for the job, and he talks about accessibility and equal treatment.
There's no doubt you're under a microscope in this job. You know, as far as I'm concerned, you know, you're out there 24/7. You better be available and ready to react and do things that have to be done. Because
you're a tough act to follow. You're really, you know, beloved. So how would you like to be the guy, or in this case, the woman who comes in after you?
Well, it's going to be, there's no doubt it's going to be tough. It's going to be a tough job. I see people all the time and they kind of almost break down. What are we going to do without you? Just stay involved. Just work together. Just do the right thing.
Liz Bishop, CBS 6 News.